pandemic trapped a bunch of aging role-playing gamers in their homes, forcing them to crawl out of their pen and paper comfort zone and into the online world of virtual tabletops and video calls. So join them as they raise the curtain to share their stories, insights, and love of all things geek. Welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast, assholes.
Are you guys fucking ready?
Do it.
Right. Hello. Hello, and welcome to the Advanced Age Role-Playing Gamers Podcast.
Yay.
This is episode 5 of our, well, you know what? I've changed my mind. Instead of a role-playing podcast, we're going to change this into a Minecraft podcast where we talk about all our Minecraft builds and what we're doing in Minecraft. So
let me go get my kids.
I got a
See, like, I'm so glad I have no idea what any of that stuff means, but all right. So I just changed my mind again. So we're going to be playing Twilight 2000. This is our 5th episode of our inaugural season. We're calling it It's Always Cloudy in Kalisz because it is, because of nuclear radiation.
No Game of Thrones reference.
End of war. My name is Nathan. I'm the GM for this season, and happy to have you here. Hope you've enjoyed listening to us or watching us so far. We actually had some combat last time around, so I'm going to have everybody go around the table here and introduce ourselves. Today I'm going to start with Chris because he loves this so much.
Damn it. Hi everybody, I'm Chris and I'm playing Minka Grasachalo, farm girl with a gun.
Awesome. Tony.
Hey, Tony over here, and this week, like last week, I'll be playing Blanco Fantasma. And I'm here to assassinate people and to watch out for my nephew, Axel. And that's my mission.
Thank you. And Axel, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Tyr, and I'll be playing Axel Müller, German sharpshooter and failed medical student, and occasionally playing Zofia, runaway Soviet teenager.
Matt.
Hi, my name is Matt, and I am playing Pawlowski Onrzecki. I am a Polish wannabe criminal who spent some time in prison. He was busted selling bootleg Knight Rider DVDs several times. So when he finally got busted, it was, he had to go to prison. So it was bad. But now I'm out, and I have just saved Big GI's life with my amazing rifle skills. So now I can shoot all time. So I'm very happy.
And last but certainly least, CN. Sean. Sorry, I forgot how to pronounce that. Acting.
I am from some unknown country in Europe. So I'm Sean, and I am playing Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Mason of the United States Marine Corps, who is patiently putting up with the backhanded slights from these ingrates he came over to save from the Red Tide.
And a fine job you've been doing that too.
Yes, of course.
Look at what you have left out, right? Beautiful.
He wants to of course, to see to the welfare of these good people. He is, and wants to teach his one friend how to shoot before he shoots somebody by accident. But also he's appalled by the fact that he just found American soldiers engaging in atrocities. And he's sort of trying to reflect on how he's going to have to deal with this. So that is that. He did redeem himself after a sheep massacre last episode. And
did he, though?
Yes, he did. And, yes, he did. Killed the most. But anyway, I think the intro should be done by Blanco this time, GM, if you don't mind. I thought we were going to rotate it like last time when I did most of them.
You like to spin? We should spin the bottle and pick Tony.
We can roll dice. We could do whatever. So, I mean, everyone would do it, but I think it's more fun to have other people randomly do it. Everybody agrees.
I'm feeling Sean has coerced me, and since I am the game mommy, I will pick Blanco to give us the
Okay, I'll take this one, Vic.
the recap.
Well, then I will try. I will try as I cover most of my head with this microphone.
It leads to the mystery.
So, just so you know, audience at home, this is Blanco Fantasma. And just before this podcast, I took a huge hit of black tar heroin to just numb the senses and to jog the memory.
Jesus.
Kid friendly.
So last week, I recall, we started off by Gunny shooting two guys who were not very nice. As a matter of fact, he blew one of these kid friendly. He blew somebody's arm off. So let's just cut the kid friendly part right out. Okay.
Heroin didn't do that.
Yeah.
The kids are up on the heroin lingo. It's fine.
Oxy.
Meanwhile, Minka got her rocks off by shooting a machine gun with a great success on the very first try. We were in a heavy firefight where the admirable Blanco Fantasma shoots the driver right in his spine. Forget about safety belts; it didn't work out. Meanwhile, there was nearby there was a huge building on fire where Gunny the American G.I. Joe runs in violently to try to save some lives.
No, you had it right the first time. You did it violently.
Yes.
That's what it sounded like.
But after not succeeding, really, he grills two baddies. One with no hand, and the other one with their guts literally pouring out. So he said, "Spill your guts," and then they did. Sorry, what was that?
That was Axel.
Sorry. It was the valiant Axiel who told one of the guys to spill his guts, and he did. They got limited information from them, but he made sure that Gunny made sure that they had to pull their pants down before killing them. Thank you, Gunny. Very nice.
Is that canon now, even though it was a joke?
Oh yeah. The pants down first.
And before leaving the site, they made sure to booby trap the truck that was in the middle of the firefights. Should anybody be following them, they will take them out. After that, they had only one place to keep going, and that was south towards the college, I believe.
What? No.
No, we didn't leave yet.
We didn't leave yet.
Cuts back on the heroin. Cut back.
Forgive me, I feel fatigued from the heroin. So, Blanco and that's right.
Yes,
Blanco and Axiel went to get the vehicle, and we're en route back to them now. Is that more accurate?
Yes.
Yeah, it's close. I'm going to interject a little because we didn't really talk about what you guys were doing when you got back to the Humvee, so that's probably where we'll start off. But thank you for that informative.
Disturbing.
But yeah, it was good. It was
good.
It was adequate.
adequate.
Wait till you're next week.
I will try harder next time.
I live to be adequate. All right, so here we go. While the rest of you are kind of setting up the booby trap, Blanco and Axel are walking the was it half mile, quarter mile back to Miserable Beast. You're approaching where you parked it, and it was kind of in like a bit of clearing with some high kind of yellow grasses near kind of the tree line, and like it's not really apparent where the vehicle is at first, but it looks like it's been camouflaged. You see all this I don't know, it was weird. It looks like it's motion. You hear this really weird kind of droning, like high-pitched droning sound coming from that area, and you're approaching it, and as you get closer, It definitely looks like the Humvee's there, and it looks like the whole outer shell of it. It looks like it's in motion and moving. And you get even closer, and you can tell us, okay, what I'm hearing, those are insects, and the Humvee is covered with these large locusts, just covered. And kind of within maybe a couple meters around, it seems like those locusts have just completely descended on the Humvee and the kind of the surrounding area, and then just completely smothering it and just making this droning, chattering sound the whole time.
Blanco, do you see Zofie?
I'm having a hard time. You see, you had this black tar hair. Oh no. I see it. Did you leave all the honey on top of the vehicle?
Right,
No.
it reminds me of my wedding night.
I've never seen this happen before ever.
I look through my scope. What do I see?
You see your Humvee covered in these yellow, brown, and black locusts.
And what about the perimeter? Besides the Humvee, I check all around me. Is there anything else that I may notice?
No, the trees are there, and they're blowing in the wind. There is like a light drizzle of rain, but you don't see any other kind of motion or anything else that tracks your eyes.
Axel, we shall proceed with caution.
Yeah, keep an eye out for Zofie. We left her in the Humvee. I hate to think of her stuck in there.
Do we have a hand mirror? Can you try to signal her? Can she see through the viewport?
You think it would be pretty hard to see through the insects.
If only someone had picked a radio as part of their equipment.
I use these really cool binoculars that I have.
Yeah, we'll try to get a lot closer, and
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing stopping you from.
It's like locusts they're not native in this part of Europe. They're not even native in your part of Europe. That's a Africa thing. Maybe as far north as the Middle East, but not here.
Actually, you are so smart. I'm so proud of you. And we get closer.
I listen to nature shows. I attended college and used it as an elective.
Your dad, the forester, told you. Forestmeister, sorry.
So yeah,
yes.
Well, I mean, I do know that this is absolutely not native at all. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see if they react with us getting closer. And
No, they seem to be just kind of mingling and mating and like eating the grass around the Humvee. And
why just the Humvee?
Oh, weird, huh?
Can we? I mean, I know that they're not dangerous to humans, the normal ones. And grab one and. Oh, look, you fucked us with aliens, okay? We're gonna be cautious about this.
Yeah, I made you guys like really like
All his jokes and not just throwing a wrench in this is now making us all fake. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, so we get up there and, grab one or two, see if it looks like a normal locust,
Yeah, it squirms in your hand and
Roll initiative.
No. No.
Do I have anything in my my med kit that might ward them off, like some bug spray or
boots on your feet?
Yeah, well, it's hard to stomp them off the windshield of a Hummer. But yeah, I was wondering if we had like bug spray or alcohol or something I could spray to maybe get them off in a cloud.
You have
a frying pan.
You have a bottle of alcohol, but not really a spray.
See what happens when I spritz some of them on the throw it across the hood.
Yeah. So you how much of your alcohol supply do you use?
Just a splash. I just want.
Before he does that, I take a rock and throw a rock over to skirt the hood.
Okay. Yeah, you smash about 5 locusts under the rock, and a few more scurry off.
That's the only reaction.
Yep.
Do I remember that these are edible?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You're German. I'm sure you've probably eaten locusts before.
Wait. Why would you assume that German people eat locusts? Okay.
Yeah, whenever they're in Turkey or
Al was like, Blanco, you can eat these.
Do we have garlic? If we have garlic, we can make this work.
I'm sure Minka can.
You probably find some wild garlic. Borging.
Anyway, sir, just take a quick spritz of the alcohol. See if that does anything to ward them off.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother them.
Fine. Let's just get a big stick, and just start wiping them off.
Okay, and you get close enough to do that, and they're crunching underfoot.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
Okay.
Do we have a bag? Maybe we'll put some in a bag.
I have my backpack. I can empty it out
for our grasshopper bake later on that night.
Yeah, you can use my backpack, my rucksack.
Okay.
Here, I'll use the stick, and you open the rucksack, and we'll get them in there.
You're missing a couple axial.
Okay, so you start scraping off, and you basically you
wait till the American GI opens the bag. I make funny trick with him. I tell him to open bag, right?
Basically, I want to get to the windshield so see if Sophie is still inside.
Well, that's what I assume. So yeah, you get to the windshield, you brush it off, and you see Sophie and Curva curled up in the back sleeping.
Wow. Great. Well, we'll clear off as much as we can while she's still sleeping.
Okay. You just clear off enough so you can get in and
not have the inside filled with locusts.
Okay.
Hey, actually, watch! I'll put all these locusts in the Humvee, and the gunny will open it. Okay.
Yeah, and then start it up and start going.
Not what do you check the locusts for traps? I'm very disappointed.
You start the engine, and the locusts just the remaining ones just take off and fly in a easterly direction.
Okay.
Toward the college.
Must have been all the nuclear strikes. Maybe disrupted their patterns. Well, anyway, we'll head back to the farm. We'll throw the thing in the rucksack. We'll hang it off the outside and tie it off. And tell
crawling out.
Blanco, can you drive?
I can drive for you. Yes.
You drive. I'll tell Sophie what has happened and to prepare herself. So I sign to her. I give her a summary and tell her to, there's a lot of blood and death and horrible scenes to be prepared.
And she's like, how much blood?
A lot. Maybe you should stay in the Humvee.
Did you kill any Russians?
Several.
Good.
Is there any black tar heroin?
Unfortunately, we weren't in time to save the family. We did the best we could.
Black tar heroin, for kids.
No. This episode's sponsored by.
This episode, yes.
Larry's black tar heroin. Fuck the bear claws.
He's got a diverse portfolio of products. It's very, very good of him.
I mean, they're both addictive.
Yes. One causes diabetes, one causes weight loss.
So we'll roll back.
Okay. Yeah, so you roll back and then you're kind of waiting there Mika's wrapping up doing something to the truck. You can't really see what she's doing, but the rest of them are kind of standing around watching. And you're back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Blanco, don't drive in the center of the park behind the bar.
Behind the bar, okay.
Let's save.
We have stuff to load onto the vehicle.
Yeah, we'll carry it around the
some
back.
Weapons and.
Yeah, I'll help you. We'll carry it around the barn.
Why are we carrying it around?
What do you have?
Because I don't want to take.
Why do you have Big Bug?
The girl. Okay, I see.
Yeah, the girl.
10-4.
Yeah, I don't want her to see this
stuff around.
Don't open my backpack, by the way.
Okay.
G.I. Joe, open backpack, big fun.
Why? What's in the backpack?
Nothing.
There's a giant rucksack on the back just buzzing.
Why is this rucksack buzzing? It doesn't make any sense.
It's full of
bees.
It's actually full of locusts.
Locusts?
Yeah, here they were covering the entire Humvee when we got back, so we had to scrape them off.
What do you say? You say locusts cover the entire.
That's why we saved them
because tonight we're going to have a locust bake.
Where was the girl and the dog?
We need to eat
the locusts.
Oh, much like the girl is picking up some great habits from the dog. They were both asleep in the Humvee.
The Humvee covered in locusts.
The whole
Don't
Humvee.
feed the locust to the Humvee, to the dog. It'll make him sick.
So Pavlov will look over at Minka, and you'll see him make a little sign, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but he kind of says under his breath, he says, Sarwanisia, which is a terrible way for me to try to think. It says witch. He says, so he makes like one of those like signs towards Zophie and says, Sarwanisia.
She sleep. She not called the bugs. It's fine.
What bugs only on Humvee?
I did not see bugs on Humvee. They talk big stories. It's fine. They probably see a few bugs. Germans all freak out. You know how they are.
There's only
This is bad. This is bad omen, Minka. This is bad omen.
You saw nuclear explosions, right?
Well, that's bad omen too. That's bad omen too.
Jesus.
But
I don't think we have to worry about bugs.
This girl may be cursed, or just the dog.
Looking at history, I think Poland cursed.
Oh.
So we'll all lend a hand moving the equipment over to the miserable beast.
Okay.
Yeah, we step it up. We get it in there. We need to get moving. In case some reinforcements come, people will see the smoke and the fire might want to come looking.
As we're going, it's like, look, we can't keep going south. I don't think.
I think we go to the west. There are woods in the west. We hide in woods.
We go around. Yeah.
I still would like to go to the east to where the girl's grandparents are and see if we can find a place of safety for her.
If you know a place of safety, we go to a place of safety. Do you know a place of safety?
She's spoken about her grandparents' village, and it seems like it might have avoided most of the attacks. But it's it's.
Where do you encounter the girl? It's like, where do you find the girl?
Nathan, does Gunny have any preference? I mean, either away side of the. Is any more battle east? Is it better to go east or west in reference to the battle lines? East, right?
I mean, the Russians came from the east and steamrolled all over Poland, basically, to where you are.
But remember, if we go too far east, then we hit East Germany, and East Germany is not a friendly place.
Well,
no, East Germany is west of
west.
Poland.
Wait! I thought that Berlin attacked. East Berlin attacked West Berlin. And
that's still west of Poland. I mean, geography doesn't change.
East of East Berlin.
So Germany's here, Poland is here, East Germany is here, smack up against Poland. West Germany is over here against France and something like that.
Yeah, so we're talking about going west,
right,
to East Germany.
No, he's talking about going east.
Yeah. I'm saying if we go west, we are going to bounce into East Germany.
Yeah.
If we go too far east, then we bounce into the Soviet Union.
So we're not all great with directions here. Obviously, it's not just me.
So what we have here is we have East Germany here, Soviet Union here, a radioactive sea here, and the unknown here in the south, but definitely the college, which we know is active.
So Czechoslovakia is to the south overall, but yeah, we don't. I mean,
and the Alps. I mean,
Well, the Alps far, very far.
Alps have always historically been a great place to hide,
and a pretty really hard to move large masses of troops through.
Yeah, lots of sexy sheep.
And once we get through, I mean, there's the Mediterranean. Which,
Plus, radiation levels should be much lower up in the mountains.
Both very far from now. We must worry about now.
yeah, but look, if we can get the girl back to her family and find a place of refuge at the same time, at least for a little while. I mean,
Well, to get her back.
How close is the girl's place?
The problem is, Axel. The
He's
problem
not
is
close.
to go where you want to go. We either have to go right by. We have to either go right by the college, right. The bridge is to the south, or we have to go back to Kalisz. But the Gunny said there's big. We heard big battle. We don't want to go north. The only bridge that might be there is right by college. So if we want to go across, we have to either go back to Kalisz or to college. And I don't want to go up to Kalisz.
You basically have to cross like 4 rivers to get there.
Yeah, so right there.
Yeah.
See, he's not close. It take us.
Ooh.
That's far.
He's very far. He's many days travel for us to get there.
I understand.
We need safe place for night now.
Well, again, you said we still have to go. We have to go. We could try to go. We could go further west and go towards Warklaw.
Yeah, we go west into the woods. The woods here.
It is possible that if we can get south, maybe we can take. Do we heard anything about Krakow?
Krakow was the Free Polish Army, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I told you. I was trying to remember if I had told you that or not. But yeah, that's there's kind of an independent Polish force that's not super friendly to the outsiders in Krakow.
But we could go. We get her to Krakow. Maybe she can take road or boat up to Lublin.
Well, it's obvious. It's obvious we need to. In the short term, we need to go someplace safe.
Yes, we must get out of here.
If we go to Krakow, chances are me and Axel won't be welcome. Along with Blank.
But you are with us.
You maybe. Me,
Don't be so
probably
sure of
not.
that. Don't be so sure of that.
I mean, no offense to our fine comrades here, but the Polish people have retain no love for the German people, west or east.
We must decide then. Do we go and find a place in the woods, or do we go to the next towns? Do we try to make Kepno? It might be under control of the college, but it also might be a good place for us to find to trade, to find place to sleep in building.
Kepno, very close to college. Kepno,
yes.
Group come in, try and sell weapons and ammunition from troops of college, near college, is not a good idea.
There's so much freaking rifles and ammo lying around. You just gotta, people are hoarding it up. And they, might ask questions they might not. Most of them, we gotta remember, we killed everybody who saw us. All the others bugging it out before they got to get a good look at us.
What about Ostras? Right here down the road. May we take a look?
It's close.
Sure. It sure would beat sleeping. We could go. It's daytime. We could check it out. If it's
Gentlemen, what time is it?
It's daytime.
Yeah, it's
if it's daytime, we can maybe have time to set up in the woods. If not, if it's nighttime, we could sneak into the city.
It's probably like close to noon.
Oh,
we're having this discussion while we were loading the Humvee.
Right.
Okay.
So no, I'm saying we can set up and if we come into the woods at night, they'll see us coming a mile away. We can actually sneak in an urban area.
You'll sneak in there, you might get shot.
We can sneak in the woods.
Worst comes to worst, we spend another night in the woods. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I'm just saying in the woods at night, but it's during the day, so we can go. I just think they'll hear the Humvee coming a mile away because they'll be settled and waiting for any sounds. In the city, you might get...
The Humvee will make noise, so let's go. We might be good going to a city and trading. That's just my 2 cents, but I think that's a good call. There's the...
Oh, you want to go? I'm okay with
maybe
it.
not too close to the college. I'm not saying we don't head east. Don't get me wrong, but let's find some place where it's secure. And if it's a town, we can do trade. Chances are they have some sort of defenders.
West.
And we can trade our way in and at least be safe for the night.
We drive
east
west.
East is the river, Gunny. West. We go west.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
we head west past Ostras and go. If town look welcoming, we go to town. If town not welcoming, we go to woods.
And
Proctor.
in the town, we might get more intel about how far the college is spread and where their span of control is.
Well, we know they go to sheep farm.
Yeah, we know we go that far.
Always you with the sheep.
What? What the
So
fuck? did you say?
that sounds the plan. We're going to go west and we're going to skirt and we'll get just in I guess sighting range of this town right here.
Yeah, if you so okay, all right. So you're to the east of the road there. So you're gonna cross the road and go west. You want to ping me on the map where you? So you're gonna go to the outskirts of what is that called?
Ostrezo.
got
Okay,
it?
sounds good to me.
Osterzov.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's mount up. Let's go. I'll put the saw back on and mount. We attach it. I got some mags for my M16, and I've got a K-bar or some sort of fighting knife.
So Osterzeshov, and then to the woods, if nothing else.
Okay.
So going into the woods first, and then hanging out
we
till
have
night
passed
time.
Osterzeshov on the way to the woods. So I think the plan was to sort of skirt Osterzeshov and see if it seemed like we could go trade.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes, that sounded like a plan.
So are you driving on the road or off road?
Well, it depends on if there's a road heading west. I mean, if that's just a main artery or if it's
Yeah, not a big enough road. You can find some like gravel
Country
and dirt
roads.
country roads.
So yes, we'd be taking the country roads west.
And are you gonna like drive the whole like? Where do you want to end up? Are you gonna end up
Sort of right
in
there.
okay, all right. Somebody roll I guess a recon roll or. Actually, I guess a survival roll to kind of pick out a good spot to hide the miserable beast.
I've got a B and a D or Blanco could just get 3 successes.
I've got a B to B.
Yeah,
He did the recon.
Blanco just
I
put
changed
in his
it.
pocket.
I changed it to survival. Sorry.
Oh,
Survive.
But that's a good recon if he's keeping an eye out.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll keep that.
keep that.
I'll be nice and I'll let you keep the 3
right.
successes there.
Survival.
Survival. I've got a B and a D
Should
combo.
be higher, but
I think Axel's our best survivor.
Survival's B and a B for me.
Oh no!
All right, Minka.
Axel,
Any-
save us.
I'll give Minka a hand. All right.
Oh, so
Okay.
I add something.
Well,
So
that-
you've already got 2 successes. So,
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, those are you don't usually use ammo when you're doing survival, so
Oh, it's default selected. Apparently, it doesn't care which page you're on. Okay, got it.
cool. Yeah, so you're driving these country roads, and you'll see like a burned out car, or you pass like a dead horse on the side of the road, and it's just like craters, like old craters from like different types of artillery, here and there as you're passing through. Some downed trees that look like they were kind of like pushed down by tanks or other heavy vehicles. The signs of war and battle are still like all around you as you're approaching this we'll call it a small town. You find like this an old garage that looks like mostly intact, that will fit Miserable Beast, and it still has the roller doors still intact. The actual kind of offices next to it are all destroyed, but the garage itself is still in one piece. So it's probably a good spot for you to at least park the vehicle for now.
All right.
It's good. We park here. Can we see the town from the roof, or no?
Yeah, you can see like a church spire from a Catholic church when you get up on the roof.
Keep an eye out there for snipers.
Yeah,
See if you can see anything.
Blanco, you have binoculars.
I use these very fine binoculars that I own. to look at this fire. And do I see any movement? Because if not, I'd like to actually go up there and keep watch.
So, how long do you watch the spire for?
How long did it take us
24
to get-
intense minutes.
How long did it take us to get to where we are?
Oh, well, I mean, like from on top of the garage. Like how long you're kind of watching?
24 and a half intense minutes.
24 and a half.
Like this.
Exactly 1/2 too.
Are we going to do a shift at the garage?
He does not even blink. How does he not even
I don't
blink?
know what you're doing yet. So as
Okay.
I was going to ask. So you do see some movement up in the spire, the bell tower.
Like a shifting of guard, or what can I make out what the movement might be through my really fine binoculars?
It's still hard. It's definitely at least one person up there, but you can't really tell. You don't see any kind of insignia or identifiable uniform or weapon or anything. But you can see that definitely. You saw like a part of a face and maybe a shoulder.
That's all it had. Not a full face.
I convey this to my group. Hey, there's some cockasucker up there. Some fucking with the shit.
Let me translate from the Italian for you. That's
Gunny interjects. But for fuck's sake, don't let him see it. Has he got a good eye on this garage or not? Blind.
That I don't know. Is there any? I don't know what the cover is between here and there. So I try to be as discreet as possible. USA.
So the question is that so Blanco left the garage to go take observation, or did he do it from the garage?
he did it from the roof of the garage.
On the roof of the garage.
I did it from the roof of the garage.
Chance that this guy, if you could see him or her, they can see us.
Yeah, that is correct.
Does anybody got a better scope or a rifle that has better power than that, so we can get a better look who's up there?
The binoculars probably as good as you're going to get right now.
Okay, so we got a possible hostile up in there. So we, either they saw us or they didn't.
In our favor, we're to the west, where the setting sun would be coming. So we have the vision advantage.
You maybe drove for like an hour or so.
It's like lunchtime. I am hungry.
All right.
I'm tired.
We have locust.
I guess.
Well, let's eat. I mean, we're going to stay here or we're going to get the fuck out. So
yeah. So for this, if we're talking kind of shifting back into shifts now, are there kind of long tasks that you want to accomplish? Do you want to, set up camp? Does anybody need to take a nap? Or do you do any scrounging? Any of those type of activities?
Well,
scrounging would be good.
Weapons.
I think that I should take a sleep. I did not sleep all night.
All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get some food, take a rest, and we're going to clean our weapons, make sure they're still functional, and take a look at the beast, and and redistribute some ammo and some other weapons. We need to have somebody on the roof watching because.
Are we doing this for a whole shift?
Excuse me?
Are we doing this for a whole shift?
Well, mechanics wise, that's how it works. Is if you're doing these things,
and a shift is 8 hours.
No, it's like 4 or 6.
Like 4 hours.
Oh, okay, 4 hours. All right, that's fair.
So maybe Minka was right. Maybe we approach in the evening when this tower cannot see us as well. I must get sleep. I did not sleep at all last night, hunting around for the Gunnery Sergeant here. Which we are very happy to get you back, but I am tired.
It's a good idea to rest.
I want to take care of the burns that I got going in the fire, trying to. So I have a point.
Oh yeah, you did get hurt. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you can use some of this locust salt I just need.
It's
Nathan,
fine,
go
locust.
individually up to everybody and ask them how they're doing with the combat and how they feel about killing and stuff. Say, hey, Gunny goes up to each person like you go up to. Let me just go down the list here. I'll go up to Blanco. I said, I don't know why I'm going to ask this, but I'll do it anyway. Are you comfortable with what you did out there, having to take life?
One time a man snuck into our window.
Oh, Jesus.
I was only 6 years old. I had to pluck out his eyes. Only in the morning did I find out it was my uncle, Fidel.
I'll take that as you're not disturbed, and thank you. I take a point.
I'm not disturbed.
I take a point of stress.
I take umbrage from that. I think he's disturbed.
I'm going to go over to Axel next and say, Axel, how are you feeling about the actions over there? We had to take some lives. You good?
No, I'm disgusted. That's horrifying.
Right.
It's
Good
horrifying.
feeling. You should be. It's never easy to take a life. But no, so you did so to your defense, and you had no other choices. They were murderers. They would have killed you easily as they killed that man in that barn, and then they took kids and a woman away. It's not much to console your heart.
In the defense of those people, I would do it again.
Well, that's the way to think. You don't take lives away from people lightly, but when you do so with knowing that you had no other choice. So Minka, and I go to Minka, and I do Minka. Are you feeling okay about what happened over there with the shooting and the killing?
I just raised an eyebrow. Like, you see what happened to Farm?
I figured as much, but I just wanted to check.
I would be woman in truck.
Now I'll go to Pavlov. Hey, Commando.
G.I. Joe, what's up?
So how you feeling about what you had to do back there, killing?
I didn't kill anybody, but no, I think you did right thing. We couldn't feed them, and we shouldn't give them medical, and they shouldn't have burned that place down. They could have come and take tax. They could have taken some food, but they didn't need to kill those poor farmers. So you did right thing, and but now I must go to sleep.
Go to sleep. And Nathan, the last thing I do is I check on the deaf girl. I wave to her and I say, give her like thumbs up or thumbs down and see if she responds. She's okay though. Like, you thumbs up or thumbs down.
She starts to give you thumb up, she gives you the finger.
I go, and I just give her, I get a wink and I give her a thumbs up. And an M4. No, just and I
she does have a pistol tucked in her pants.
I know. And I give her, so Nathan, I also give her a candy bar for one of my MREs I have.
All right.
And then
why does spooky witch girl have a gun and I don't? I have crowbar.
Excuse me. What? What sort of
nothing? No,
fucking shit just came out of your mouth?
Don't mind him.
Locusts don't just come on truck for no reason.
And that the locust could have been attracted by the vibrations of the motor of the truck, the heat signature of the truck, because it was warm. They could have been attracted to former food or whatever being on there, or maybe the pollen. See, if you knew these goddamn things, you wouldn't be talking about medieval shit like a goddamn freaking witch.
You see,
but this is Europe.
So I shove an AK in his fucking waist. I say into his gut. I go, "Here's your goddamn rifle." And I
love. If you spend more time in the woods, it's not magic. It's just bugs.
Yeah, you know what? Listen to her. She has more knowledge than you do. That's why all the guys are trying to bang her back in the bar. Excuse me, I shouldn't have said that.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
It's also why I have guns.
That's why she has guns.
Making a lot of assumptions about that, but it's okay.
Well, I will hold on to this rifle. This is very nice of you. Thank you.
I'll show you how to use it later. Take a nap.
Oh, you saw me. You pulled trigger and bullet goes.
Like I said, I'll show you how to use it later. Take a nap. And Nathan looked at them, saw and tried to, do some repairs to that and check the weapons and stuff. Make sure you're clean and functional before I take a nap.
Okay.
I'm also going to take a nap.
I am going to do what it takes to heal a point of damage, which is either take a nap or do first aid.
Actually, Nathan, I will stay up and do watch for them since people are tired because I got a good night's sleep last night.
All right. So go ahead and make a recon roll.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to do it.
I just lean over to Pavlov. He got good nap after fucking sheep.
All right, Blanca, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was still up on the roof.
Okay, so once you Sean, once you assist
made it.
Tony for
Tony for what?
Once you roll also Tony.
So mine's an assist roll.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
That's not how that works, but okay.
You don't need
Jesus
to
Christ.
roll for assist.
Oh, well, evidently.
Wait,
Three successes for Blanco. One.
I told you when I have my black tar heroin, it heightens all the senses.
Blanco was 10 miles away. There's a in the woods. He has an AK and RPG. We must go get him. Whoa, okay.
And what's Minka doing?
Minka is sleeping.
Sleeping. Okay.
Yes, she did not sleep as well.
So Axel's gonna rest for the thing to heal the 1 point of damage,
Okay.
and Zophi will go up on the roof and keep watch as well.
Okay.
And does
Actually, no, she'll
sleeping-
scrounge. She'll scrounge around.
Okay.
Does sleeping remove the stress?
Yeah. Sleeping will remove 1 stress.
And it should remove my condition.
Herpes? No.
No, I've got what do you call it? The sleep deprived or
Sleep deprivation, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and make a scrounging roll for Zophi.
So you cannot heal any stress until you sleep for one shift.
That's only if you are overloaded with stress.
Well, sleep deprived says.
Yeah. Sleep. Yeah, if you're sleep deprived.
Right. So I don't have any stress,
Oh.
I don't think, but I was sleep deprived because I didn't sleep yesterday because I got woken up.
Yeah.
But let me double check. No, I do have a stress point, so I can't heal that stress point.
Until the next time
Yep.
you rest.
Yep.
And then you can heal normally. It says.
So are you making a
What's Minka doing?
Minka is still sleeping.
Okay.
If you would shut the fuck up.
okay? And you're making Terry making a scrounging roll for Zophi.
I will. I don't think she has the best scrounging, but.
You can only fail.
Scrounging is based off of recon or survival.
Survival.
Yeah, survival.
Okay.
I have a real good scrounge, actually.
Success.
Excellent.
Roll a D100.
The gods are with us.
9.
9.
What's
That's
that?
a really low roll. Let's see what that is. 9
5 bars of
is
gold. Good.
a box of cereal,
Hey.
which is the same as D3 rations of domestic food.
Wow.
Good.
Okay.
Good
So
job.
yeah, roll a D3 for how much?
All right.
And tell me what kind of cereal it is.
Can I do? Well, there is no D3. Can I do a D6 minus 2, or divided by 2?
Yeah,
It's Bolshevik flakes.
So 3. So
it rounded down to 2.
all right. It's Oh yeah, it's Polish cereal.
Bolshevik flakes.
It's no, it's Weetabix.
Oh,
It's good cereal. Keep your
Make
It's
it
not-
regular.
It's not Lucky Charms, okay? It's
Of course not.
Hey,
It's Poland.
laddies.
I'll put that on our character sheet.
Weebitix.
I only was playing an Irish gunnery sergeant. Hello, lads. Oh, give me that. Got some potatoes to go with it. Yeah, well,
all right. Anyway, so moving right along. So from your position on top of the roof, you see six figures in kind of pretty shabby clothes, emaciated looking, scraggly. They're walking down the road towards your position.
okay. I'm going to tell Blanco, since he's got the rifle, I'm going to shimmy down from the roof and go to make sure the doors are secured to the garage and everything.
Okay. So they approach and you're watching them and they seem to be like looking around for something. They're just kind of like looking like up and down the street and looking at kind of
Ready my weapon.
peeking in the dilapidated buildings that are on the street, the road, and they're probably about, let's say about 30 meters from where you are, and coming closer.
Okay, Nathan, the windows aren't.
They're coming from the north.
Are they coming from the tower where the movement?
No, that would be south, I would say. The towers are south of where you are. They're coming from the north.
All right, then. We just, I keep cover and,
Is this after the 4 hours, or is this during the 4 hours?
During. And those of you sleeping, are you guys sleeping in the Humvee, or did you like make a bed in the garage, or what would you?
I'd be in the Humvee.
I was resting in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Probably try to find a place to lay out on the ground or something somewhere in the garage.
Okay, all right. So they're about 20 meters away, 15 meters away.
Hey, Nathan, is there a back door like on the other side where they're not coming from, where I could slip out?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna slip out that. I'm gonna just whisper up to girl, and I just make a motion to the back door. I'm gonna go out the back door and come around the opposite side. They're coming and find some cover, so I can, I'll challenge them if I have to. If they look like they're approaching the building.
Yeah, and they get closer, and one of them kind of like points to the ground. And another one like looks up and like nods and is like looking around, and another one like points at the garage, and like two of them break off and they start coming towards the garage.
Okay, I step out and point my M16 at them. And I say, "Stop!"
And they say, whoa, and
What do they say? They speak in English or
Polish.
I say, "Shit!" I said, "Speak in English, American."
And they're like, they kind of look to one fellow and says, "I speak some English," and I'm not going to try and do an accent because I can do accents.
That's okay.
So
I don't appear to have anything concealed. You said they're way they're. I assume they're just doesn't look like they could conceal any weapons on them.
yeah, you don't see any firearms.
I said, "Good."
Yeah.
I say, "Okay." But you could have something. So I say, listen. Any sudden moves, I will shoot if I have to. I said, I'm not trying to kill anybody today, but we've been through a lot. I said, so what you doing? Where you headed?
Please, we're starving. We just need some food. Do you have any food you could give us? We're starving. We're going to die out here unless we get some food. Please, can you give us some food?
Hey, Nathan, all I got on me is like a MRE and some water, right? If I'm carrying, I usually carry that. That's what, because I would have left most. So I grab an MRE and I throw it out, and then I throw the water bottle I have out toward them, or a can, and I go, "That's all I got. That's all I can spare." I said, "Anything else I need?" I said, "It's the best I could do. I know times are tough, but it's not like I'm hoarding anything. So I do pity you. So that's for the grace of God, there go I. That's all you got. The only thing I ask is you give me information."
They're like, are you sure you don't have any more?
No, I don't have any more. I have nothing else I can spare. I got a long way to go. What I have, I need. I said, be happy with what you got. I said, if you go east or go, I give them some directions. I have like some cities they're at. I said, I give them, say, I heard there's some Polish down in this city trying to get together. I said, you guys could probably make that. I said, that's not the way I'm going, though.
While he's negotiating, I'm looking past Sean just to make sure nobody's coming up behind him, or I'm just checking the perimeter. So while he's talking, I'm just checking his six.
So yeah, it's like my name is Jacek. Thank you for this token. Anything that we can get will hopefully keep us alive for another day. We don't know much. We only rumors from other refugees that we've run into.
So give me what you got then. I appreciate it.
So we heard that the Soviets are amassing a small army to take the city of Kepno. And that there are, Polish citizens holed up there, and they've walled off part of the city, and we got out of there because we don't think they can handle the Soviet threat.
Mm-hmm. Nathan, isn't that where we were going?
No, that was one of the possibilities.
Yeah, we decided to.
That makes me think that the college isn't at Kepno. Okay, all right. You don't know where these Soviets would be amassed, would you, so I could avoid them?
Yeah, it's only a rumor. I would just, if you want to avoid the Soviets, I would avoid Kepno.
All right. I wish you guys the best of luck, Godspeed, and all that jazz. It's just a messy situation all the way around. The Soviets put us in.
And they scurry off, and they're like ripping open the MRE as they're walking away and divvying it up among them.
Okay, make sure they're out of my eyesight, line of sight. When I then I go back in the. Let me take a ration off from the water, but and then I tell the Blanco, I said, keep an eye out. They might scurry back. I hope they don't, but they might. Hopefully, if the little food I gave them will keep them away.
Okay, USA.
All right, so it's probably about anything else you guys wanted to get accomplished, but that's things kind of quiet down. It's probably about 4 or 5 o'clock now. Probably time to wake everybody up.
I wake everybody up, and I'm going to share the news what they told us.
Okay.
I can wake everybody up and go, listen, I got some news.
If Soviets taking Kepno, maybe Soviets solve the problem with the college.
They could.
Yes, but they block our bridge, right? Kepno, to the east of Kepno is the bridge to the east.
If we go
Soviets
east.
will have to come up. Yes, but the Soviets are probably going to come across that bridge.
Or the Soviets have stuff to take across water, or Soviets come from south.
Well, we don't know, but I'm very glad that we decided to avoid Kepno. I don't want to get caught in another big battle. Not again.
Hey, so Nathan.
Yeah.
You put another rumor up there. Am I supposed to know that or not?
No, I was trying to figure out which one to use, and that one seemed less interesting to me, so I said, fuck it.
To you, but not to Gunny. But anyway,
we could go
weapons. Oh, okay.
We could go a long way around Kepno, all the way down and try to cross near Praska, but that is a long way. But maybe safer. I don't want to run into battle either.
If it's true. It could be what they're talking about. It's the college forces. They're all mismatched, and they probably got a lot of... Remember, the Russians came through with a lot of armor and stuff, and they lost a lot. So there's a lot of their gear. So they could be thinking of the college. That could be what they're thinking of. That could be who's going to invade Kepno. I can't believe the Soviets wouldn't want to dispatch the college, but who knows?
Yes, maybe we try and trade in town. If we can't trade in town, we head south towards the Mizrov.
In town, you mean Kepno, or a town we're heading to?
No,
right here. We're just parked out here, Gunny.
So maybe we leave. Maybe we leave. Leave the trade goods here, and then we go see if there's people to trade with, instead of bringing it with us.
Yes, and if it's no good, then we head west into the woods for the night.
That's a good idea. Plus, we might get more intel from that town about if they've heard the same thing.
Do you want me to stay? Do you want me to stay and watch the vehicle and the gear?
We should not leave it alone. Those people you mentioned, they might come back.
Desperate people do.
I slept. I feel refreshed. I can stay and watch them.
Desperate people.
You should not stay alone.
And again, this is a Polish town. They are not going to like a German.
So is me and Pavlov.
Yes, they should. People, you
take
blend
G.I.
right in. You both should go.
Take G.I. Joe with you, and maybe in Blanco, he disappears.
Maybe Blanco.
No. You can't be here alone.
No,
I am
Sophie,
like mist.
Sophie and I will stay.
No, I think Americans should stay here as well. Help guard.
Okay.
So me?
Is 5 people come walk by? You have 2 people.
It is no
Gunny is
offense,
good for, like,
Gunny.
2 people as well.
I have no problem staying. I stick out like a sore thumb. I'm a United States Marine in full battle gear.
2 sore thumbs, also middle finger.
Yeah.
It is no offense, but also the one farmer said that many of the college, they are American soldiers, so as you executed, so they might think that you are part of them.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's true. You guys head on down.
So what should we take with us to trade? We would take some of these rifles, some shells.
Take a couple of the rifles, some shells. Even one rifle's good, and the shells are good. I mean, you can get a feel. You don't want to carry everything because then you set yourself up as a target.
Yeah,
If they want
to
if-
carry them too.
If they have more,
sling.
I would say if they have more and they want to trade more, come back and the rest of us will carry stuff up.
Well, that's true. Maybe I take one of the M4,
Yeah,
Take
one
of the
M4,
M4s.
1 AK.
No,
and I have my AK, and I take the M4 until we have more to sell.
yeah, take the
maybe,
M4 and some shell, like 30 shell casings.
Yeah, one
See,
magazine.
Yeah, and we have the fuel to trade if they have diesel.
Yep.
We have other items. It just doesn't make sense to take it all.
Yes.
Is anyone's weapon jammed, damaged, anything?
Mine,
Saul could use some work.
Maybe I can work on it while we're waiting. I'm not the best at it, but
All right, so
All
who's
right,
going into the
Minka.
town?
I think it's Minka and Pavlov.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's
No, they'll blend right in. They're locals.
Negotiators.
yeah. What's Pavlov's empathy skill tree?
My what?
Your empathy, command, manipulation. What do you have there?
Let's see. He's not a bad talker. Let's see.
fine.
His manipulation's a D, but his empathy is a B. So I have a B and a D.
oh,
That's
big
better than
boss.
me.
Yeah, big boss.
Yeah. you talk.
Me
I
be
mean-
boss.
Yeah, I go find out.
Things.
Well, this is my bailiwick. This is what I do good, right? I find things to sell, to buy, to trade.
You fast talker. You. Let's go.
All right, we'll head into town, and I guess that's going to be the start of the next shift. So for those not going in the town, they could do like whatever they want to do. But
I'll take a nap.
so this
Yeah.
is
Ditch some of the stress I got.
Yeah, so
Afternoon,
Johnny's taking a
evening.
nap, and Tyr, what are you gonna do?
I'm either going to do weapons repair or just recon, just to keep watch. I guess Sophie will keep watch right now. She'll do a recon.
Okay. Wah. I see everything. Blanco, what are you doing?
That's no successes for her.
I'm going to get my little bag and take a nice sleep
No,
with
okay.
my.
Get my
You're gonna sleep on the bag of locusts.
Hey, gun.
No, that's- Yeah.
Nathan, while we're going, I'm just going to look up weapon repair and see what that takes. So
Okay.
I'll see what Axel's going to do afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's tech, but yeah.
So a sleep will relieve how many stress?
One sleep, one stress. So Pavlov and Minka, you approach the town, and the road into the town that you approach, you see there are sandbags and kind of makeshift barriers. Looks like some like metal siding, some razor wire, kind of blocking the road.
So I can see that from a distance, I assume.
Yeah. And go ahead and one of you make a recon roll.
How's your recon?
Let's take a look. I'm recon D intel B, so I'm a B and a D.
Better than me.
Okay.
All right.
So I will make a recon roll. That's interesting. There we go. Recon.
Hey. Oh.
And
A failure.
while he's
One
bungling
failure.
that, I'm going to pop out the make sure the rifles are good to go.
All right.
Yeah, it looks legit. Security. It makes sense.
But Axel's not going to do weapon repairs now because he needs spare parts and what have you. So he's just gonna
Okay.
keep watch as well.
Okay.
I'll do a recon. Do you want a recon roll for me as well?
Sure. Okay, so
Well,
Jesus Christ.
Everybody's very tired.
one
from
failure.
fight.
Yeah.
When you get back to the garage, you find the bodies of
And Gunny's still asleep.
there's locusts everywhere.
Hey, look, I shot the hell out of things last session, so I'm allowed a bad roll now.
Oh yeah, and I appreciate that about you. So
It looks legit, Minka. Let us go. They will probably ask us for some sort of payment or something. It is business these days.
So how do you describe how you approach this barrier?
I would say Pavlov would approach casually, smile, sort of friendly. In fact, as soon as I see, not so much swag, just casual, as if not worried, and definitely if he sees someone, he would call out to them. So definitely not trying to sneak up. Just no, hey, whatever greeting. Hey,
Middle of the
hello.
road, not like sneak up the walls or
No, just come on down and just say wave and say, hey, hello.
I will be clutching the rifles and looking about furtively, like I'm very nervous, but not actually, just acting.
You must learn to calm down. You're going to spook them, Minka.
They spook me. It's fine.
so about 50 meters out, like three folks pop out behind the wall, and they're aiming long arms at you. And they call out to you in Polish. It's like who are you, and who are you, and what's your business here?
Oh, my name, hello, countrymen. My name is Pavlov. This is my friend Minka. We are from north farms, and we are looking to trade some supplies. And we are wondering if there's trading here.
I guess make a roll is that?
Am I trying to convince them, or
Yeah.
should it just be like manipulation? Let's see if this-
Manipulation, empathy.
Can she assist me? I don't know how that works. Or okay,
Yeah, I mean, I guess if she has some supporting words, do you want to say anything to back him up, Minka?
Please, our farm is completely destroyed. We have guns, but we need food.
Okay, yeah, I'll
so
do an assist for that.
all right. So I'm rolling a B and a C. Here we go.
Hey,
There we go.
ton.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
Great. So, they tell you, hold on, wait right there, and you're like waiting. It seems like forever, and you're really like not sure like what they're doing. If they're like, are they like trying to sneak up on you and take the weapons from you, and it's just taken way too long. And eventually, like somebody else comes up to them, and then like they say the way before it's like come forward slowly. Have your hands out.
Okay, we do what you say. I'll
So,
come forward, hands up.
and when you
Minka,
get to,
I'll look back to Minka, like Minka. If they shoot, you run. I shoot.
Yeah, now I'll end up keeping him as much as possible between me and them, since he's obviously larger. So
you get about 15 meters out as they start And stop right there. Are you alone? Is anybody else with you?
Like I said, my friend Minka is here.
You know what I mean. Is there? Are you traveling with anybody else? Is there anybody else we need to be worried about?
There's no one to be worried about. We do have friends, but they're staying with our supplies because we do not trust the people. We have run into people on the road. They're asking for food and water, so it's not safe. So we have friends. They're down the road, but they do not come here. It's just us.
And they seem to be pretty satisfied with your candor, and hold out show us what you have to trade.
All right, Pavlov will unsling one of the M4s, and he'll hold up one of the magazines. He says, "We have some of these American rifles. We have a magazine that is half ammunition, and then we have some shells. We have many shells, spent shells. Some of them are American shells, some of them are Soviet shells, but we have some shells. Yes. We are looking for medicine, food, information. We do not know we'd like to know what's going on around here. We've heard rumors.
We want to find someplace safe.
If you have any alcohol." Yes, I forgot. We even have some ethanol that we would be willing to trade.
They two of them kind of pull open part of the gate and they usher you forward.
Here we go, Minka. We are like Starsky Hutch.
Come in, please. We'll introduce you to Radoslav. He can look at what you have to barter with and see what we have that you might want.
Okay.
So they take you around the block. Probably about 2/3 of the buildings here are not in like working order. Collapsed roofs, collapsed walls, but they take you into this what used to be looks like a rec center. Whatever the Polish version of a YMCA would be. You count as you're coming in probably about 8 to 10 other people here, and they're building. Looks like they're like building furniture, maybe beds or other types of things in this big, great open room.
Now I need to write the lyrics to the Polish YMCA.
So, GM, as we're walking through and looking at these people, do they, I'm trying to think, when we fought the college guys, even though they were dressed kind of hodgepodge, did they have any kind of insignia, like armbands or anything?
No. Okay,
so we can't really tell if these are locals or the college.
Now, do they...
Or are they all Polish?
Everybody that's spoken to you is got the right accent.
Okay.
So do they appear to be armed guards watching over the people assembling cots and stuff? Or does it seem like...
everybody looks armed.
So it's like nobody... Okay.
Yeah. Nobody looks... everybody looks like they can defend themselves. So they're not... no
captives, no oppressors. Okay.
Yeah. But from pistols to rifles slung over their shoulder... even while they're doing like manual labor and sitting at fold-up tables. So they usher you over to this guy. He's probably in his mid-60s, thinning gray hair on top, pair of bifocals with he's had to repair the glasses with some electrical tape, and just wearing like a gray and blue striped polo and in jeans and kind of sturdy shoes, and he's sitting behind one of these folded tables, and he's looks like he's you're writing some stuff down on a stack of papers. And he kind of takes his glasses off when he approaches. Is Pavel? Who are these? Who are these people? So we found them outside. They say they want to trade, and he stands up and he holds his hand out to shake your hand there, Pavlov.
Yeah, Pavlov will definitely shake his hand. Hello, my name is Pavel Vonizhetsky, and this is my good friend Minka. We are from north from here, just south of Kalisz.
Yeah, I am in Radislav. I am, I guess for now, I'm the head of this community.
Well, we were looking to trade. We are looking to trade for supplies and information. We are trying to get away from the fighting, and so.
No, we it's smart. It's still very dangerous out there. Even here, it's still dangerous. Show me what you have to trade.
Yes. This is just a sample. We could not bring everything, so he'll put the M4 on the table. He'll put one of the half-full magazines on the table, and he'll put the 30 shells on the table. Like this is, we have a few more of these rifles. We have more shells, and we have some ethanol that we could trade.
Yes, the ethanol would be handy. These rifles. How many of these do you have to trade?
Well, I think we have about 5 or 6.
Oh wow, that's quite impressive. How did you come across these rifles?
Like I said, we are coming from Kalisz. There are a lot of weapons laying around, unfortunately.
It is many battlefields between there and here.
Look,
we do not have a lot of ammo, though, but there are rifles.
What are you looking to trade for?
I think we are looking to trade for if you have regular fuel, food, water, medicine, but also information. We have been told that around here there's a group called the College, and we do not want any trouble with anyone. And so we are looking to travel east, across the bridge. But we have heard both that the Russians may be coming close to Kepno, and we have heard of this group, the College, and we just don't want any trouble with anyone.
Yeah, he kind of looks at the weapons and looks back at you. It's like, how do you know about this college?
We were told by farmers. We stopped by one of our group. He accidentally killed one of their sheep. He did not mean to, but he got in trouble, and we had to barter with them to get his release. But yes, they mentioned that we should be careful. There's a group called the College, and they might want to. We don't want to run afoul of them. We don't want any trouble.
It's a strange new world. I mean, the weapons are good. The fuel is good, and you want food.
Well, medicine, food, water, and again, information. We are looking to see if the routes are clear east of Kampno across the river, or if this Russian invasion that we have heard about from these people that we encountered in the woods asking for food, if this is true or not, or if anyone knows. We don't want to get caught up in any of that.
We're heading south we're heading east looking for family.
Yes, young girl wants to be reunited with family.
Oh, how very sad. They're probably all dead. But
yes, but
this I don't know anything about Russians. Russians, they we have seen this different groups. We have seen GRU. We have seen regular Soviet military, and these college. They are definitely a thorn in our side. They're like pirates, and they're just growing. They're probably they're growing all the time, but they also seem to take the attention of the Soviets away from us, which is, for now, is a good thing. So they are the biggest threat, and very, very organized.
Many burn farms between my home and here.
They are quite demanding in their negotiations.
So we have. Can you confirm where they are? This college. We know of a college, but is that where they are? And basically, if you have a map, we have been told they are southeast of Cap Nou.
Yeah, well, that's where their, I guess you would say their headquarters, but they they're setting up satellite kind of outposts in some of the local farms and in small villages. So it's you won't know until you know for sure. But definitely their headquarters is there. Their leaders. He's an interesting fellow. He comes across as a very nice man, but he leaves all the dirty work to his cronies.
Yes, we have seen some of that. Well, we thank you for your information. We would like to trade. You could show us. So, let's say the five M4s, and well, what do you have to trade? What can we? And I look over at Minka. What do we want?
Food is always scarce. I don't think I can spare any food, but we definitely have some equipment that might be redundant, and we could maybe spare some medical supplies.
Do you have backpacks?
Yes, we do have backpacks.
Oh, well, that sure beats my trash bags.
What is this, fucking shopping at Kmart?
We have trapper keepers. And
yeah. So I guess, Nathan, we want to do a deal. I'm not sure how this works with like values or how it works.
Yeah, but. So we can work on that like offline a bit, but
okay.
Like weapons are worth like 500 empty shells for the most part, the ones that you have.
That's good.
Yeah, weapons are worth a lot.
So if I just if between games, if I like kind of calculated the rough estimate of how much we could trade, could I just go shopping and like give it to the team and then offline tweak it? Or
you tell me what? Yeah, why don't you just give me a detail of what you want to trade for, and I'll work up what they have and what they're willing to give you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll do that offline.
Diesel,
offline.
Vegetable oil.
Yeah, I'll do it. French fries.
Vaseline.
French fry. We smell French fries.
KY.
You know you have food, you got French fries.
All right. I guess if that's it, Mika, do we want to head back and get the rest of the stuff, or?
Mm-hmm.
And well, I would turn to the mayor, for lack of a better term. It's like, how would you like us? We don't want to just frighten anybody when we come back with supplies. How would you like to come trade? We can go. We can come back with stuff. And
yeah, if I'll let you have one of we have these hand carts. Yeah, you can take a hand cart or a small trailer. I mean, do you have a vehicle? Do you want to bring the things?
No, we have no vehicles. You would have to do by hand.
Okay. So yeah, I do have a 2-wheel hand cart that we could give you as long as you promise to bring it back.
We have to come back with supplies.
Just
we leave rifle here. We take your handcart. We show goodwill. You've been very nice to us.
Yes, it's just you've been very open too. It's unusual. It's just kind of refreshing. So, God be with you. Godspeed, and return safely.
Yeah, we will be coming back in a couple hours.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, just before nightfall, because once nightfall hits, then we get a little itchy trigger fingers.
So I guess in the span of this shift, could we walk back and do the trade? in like 4 to 6 hours. I don't know how far out we had to walk.
Yeah. For the sake of, I think that makes sense.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll head back, I guess.
Okay. So I know that was boring for the rest of you guys. Did you have any epiphanies while we were chatting away? Anything you guys want to add or talk about?
No, it's good. It's a good story. I mean, it's how we're interacting. So my epiphany is, it's hard because like I treated these people decently, and I half expected them to come back, and they didn't. They I'm not going to give all our food away, but the fact that our two compatriots walked down there, and the people were surprised by their kindness, and this and that means it's dog eat dog outside those little walls of those little compounds. And this college is spreading out sort of like I'd want to use like Negan from The Walking Dead, for lack of better words. You had these little outposts everywhere, and you didn't know where they were at. You'd be coming up on a building, and a bunch of them would come out. And when they come back and reflect this to Gunny's going to start thinking, hey, maybe we're going to have to, he's going to propose to the group. If they come up, we might have to fake like we're joining them just to survive. Because if it's that many of them and we got the drop on them last time, next time we won't have the drop on them probably. So it's just something we might have to consider. We might have to fake it till we make it out of there.
I agree with you. Yes.
I think it's going to be tough. I'd rather, if we can all avoid it, we can, because they took children. I hate to think what they would possibly do to Sophie.
Yeah, well, guess what's going to happen if we don't fake it and they take it? You're going to be dead, and they're going to have her anyway. That's just the pure reality.
I said we would try to avoid it if possible. We can't.
Yes. All right. Just so.
Well, one thing we will have to strategize is: are we going to go wide around to the west and back south, or are we going to try to make a run east of Kepno across the bridge? It's very open there, very little trees.
We don't know if the bridge is still there.
True, we do not know what we will find, and it is near the college, but it is the shorter distance.
I guarantee you, if these guys are spreading out, they're covering that bridge. It's like a troll under the bridge. You go across, they can exact the toll and take whatever they want. If I was running that town and I was smart, I'd have people set up around that bridge for just that reason. Not everybody. I mean, the college is local to this area. People coming through, escaping, you can just freaking rob them blind at that point. They're desperate.
What about trying to go south across the bridge by Bisrig?
Listen, a Humvee can ford water. We can close the vents, and it can ford a. I mean, we used to dump them in the ocean and take them ashore. So depending on it all just depends on the speed of the river.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
If we keep going further south and west, there's a number of bridges across the river there.
But that won't take us to Sophie's.
It won't.
Drive straight line. You go around.
We haven't right now. We were just trying to find a place to hold up for the next few days.
Well, I mean, if we are looking for a place to hold up, this town may not be bad. They are armed. They are not part of college.
Well, you sort of got a choice. We got to trust somebody. If we don't, we stay out here in the woods. But out here, we're exposed. At least in there, we're covered. And hopefully, since we're bringing up some stuff they need, they'll be kind enough to sort of shelter for the night, as long as we're not trying to take their food and water.
No, we did not say that anyone else would be coming.
Okay. Well,
we have this place reasonably safe. Is close to town, so if we have trouble, we can get to town.
All right.
Maybe it is best today we do not decide. Maybe we make a proper camp. We hunt. We find some food. We finish our trade with them. And tomorrow we decide whether we, all of us approach the town, see if they will have us stay for a day, or we keep moving. We'll have to decide.
Well, why don't
we go
east? Why don't we see if they honor the deals of the trade first?
Yes, we come back.
Yes.
We come back with trade. If they honor the deal with trade, we say, hey, need help around town for a day, maybe two. Maybe we can help.
That sounds like a pretty good plan in the short term.
Wait, Minka, you make camp, right? You make good, delicious foods.
Oh, yeah. from these freaking cicadas. Yeah.
What are these lazy boys doing while we were gone?
Well, I think they're all asleep.
We're waiting to see if we had to come save your ass.
Fucking men.
Listen, you said you would make pierogies out of these freaking things. Don't get angry with me, woman.
All right. So let's wrap things up. Anybody have any final words? Anything to close out the evening?
On a side note, if Negan was trying to recruit you and you're like, but I can't whistle. That's all I got.
I guess I wouldn't make it in Negan Corps.
Well,
so I can do a post-play Blue Falcon here as I was.
Okay, there, douchebag. Go ahead.
Well, we're done. We're past it, right? So we'll do all the trade stuff, and the next shift will be the night shift. So we'll do that next time. But no, I was actually going back and reading because something was bugging me. So technically, if we don't make camp, we can rest, but you have to make a survival roll. If you don't pass your survival roll, you don't get sleep because you can't find a place to sleep, or it's cold, or it's uncomfortable. I don't know if that's in every condition or not, but and it may only be if it's really bad. It might only be if it's bad conditions, but
that's not like if you don't have a shelter, which we have.
Yeah.
So
right.
That's camp, but there's no actual camp.
I made my survival roll on me. So
yeah, or if it's like they talked about, if it's cold and you don't have a fire or something like that, right?
That makes more sense.
Yeah. No, this is like
I suppose I feel like I should have set this in winter, but I'll need to fuck with you guys.
So one other thing, Nathan, how do we spend our experience? You got to let us know that because we got 5 points.
So I think Matt sent something out. So
I did.
In the episode here, thanks for watching, guys. This is fun. We kind of a low key RP heavy episode. I'll throw some nuclear missiles at them next time. So don't worry about the getting back to the action. But
look, we had a problem with the locusts. We don't need a problem with it.
Right.
So after the next episode,
guys, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. A nuclear winner's the best winner. He won a winner. We're going to get a nuclear one. It'll be great.
There you go.
That's why it's always cloudy in Kalisz.
That's why it's always cloudy. Yep.
All right,
thanks
everybody,
and see you next time.
Great.
Thank
Adios. You. Love you all.
Thank you for listening to AARPG's presentation of It's Always Cloudy in Kalisz. The game system we are playing is Free League's Twilight 2000 4th Edition Alpha. Our game master for this story is Nathan. Our cast includes Tyr as Axel Mueller, German college student turned reluctant soldier and guardian. Cupo as Blanco Fantasma, an Italian assassin who thinks that if he can protect his nephew, Axel, then maybe there's some light left in the world. Chris as Minka, the Polish farm girl who wants to escape the madness of war and establish a new community. Matt as Pawlaw Wojciechowski, a Polish wannabe criminal and childhood friend of Minka who sees the war as an opportunity to become a big boss himself. And Sean as Gunnery Sergeant Mason, an American career soldier from the hills of Appalachia. Gunnery Sergeant Mason has fought in one war after another since Vietnam, and all he wants to do is go home, if there is a home, but not lose himself in the process. Our story was played on Roll20 Virtual Tabletop. Special thanks to Knock Phoenix, who made the character sheets for Twilight 2000 in Roll20. Our shows are recorded using OBS, OBS Ninja, and Audacity. Our sound editing is done with Reaper. Original artwork for the AARPG logo was created by Sarah McMullen. You can see her other work at sarahmcmullenart.com. Music for the podcast was provided by Dark Fantasy Studios. Sound effects were licensed through Audio Jungle. Join us each week for more stories, interviews, and other random insights into the world of gaming. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and at our website, theaarpgs.com, where you can check out additional information about our stories and our cast. If you would like to help the show out, Please like us, follow us, subscribe, or retweet our shows to your friends so that we can share our stories with as many people as possible. If you would like to support the show more directly, you can pick up some AARPG podcast merchandise in our website store. Money from the merchandise sales go right back into the podcast to help us pay for services, software, and material to create even more stories. The AARPG podcast is not affiliated or endorsed by Free League Publishing or any of the other vendors we've mentioned in the credits. So until next time, stay safe, be kind to one another, and play games.
He did his best work with no hands.
That's why they paid me the extra money.
Makes sense.
Also, I have to spit a lot.
Okay, that's. Thank
Hey-o.
It's like a personal thing, but thank you
Hey,
for
man, if you
sharing.
want to share that, you go right ahead.
Look, no free advertising on the podcast. Okay, you want to do that? You fucking pay like everybody else.
I was about to say.
You can find me at OnlyFans.
The porn sites are bad.
You say pony fans?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Oh, man, I missed that. Whoa.
I'm on Only Dads.
You know, I don't know about this.
Probably a market for that.
Oh, there is.
What are you talking about? Does she know about it? She probably put him on there.
What? Wow,
Got Nathan cams all over the house.